Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, September 1st. I got off work and took out the trash, and it wasn't terribly hot out. I mean, we've been in the mid-upper 80s or 90s for a while, and it's in like the mid to lower 80s right now. So comparatively, not bad. And I've been needing to get water. And every time I get it, I generally get a single case because it's easy to, less work to bring it in because I gotta do it in the heat. So I'm like, okay, let's go get a couple cases of water, try and restock a little bit. Got some other shopping I gotta get done. So I'll make a trip to Costco, and since it's right next door to it, probably Walmart as well. So I'm at a different Walmart than normal because it's the one near Sam's. And I feel like the sign on this Walmart is mighty small. I guess their weird Starburst logo, whatever that is larger. But like the actual name is tiny. Seems weird. And there's a couple things I need to pick up, like folders that are easier to pick up right after school sales, back to school stuff. However, waiting until after means that all of the items are mixed up from the price, so I have no idea what costs what, because things are very clearly not with the price that is next to them, which makes things confusing. And I've found the batteries needed for the remote. And continue to work on getting that camera that Mike got me working, the webcam, conference cam. Finally, found batteries. So I'm having trouble finding some of the stuff that's on my list. Now my list does contain a number of things that have been on my list for a while and I just never think of because they're odd. One of them is I need damp rid. The sub closet, back at the back of my closet, smells wet. So I'm like, I need to get something to absorb the moisture. I've combed the store, I can't find it, but I did find in the ironing section a moisture absorber odor eliminator that looks like an off-brand Arm & Hammer, but alternate brand to damp rid, except in a box instead of in a hanging bag. But there is a spot next to it for hanging bag AH, which means it probably also comes in the hanging bag, and they're just out of the one that I'm looking for in the off-brand, and then instead they have this one in the off-brand. And I've been looking for 30-40 minutes. I'm done. I'm gonna go get the I'm like, good enough, I'll give it a shot. I spent like an hour in there. I had a few things. The damp rid or whatever Arm & Hammer thing I ended up getting. Finding where they had the folders because they'd moved them from the area that had previously had all the school supplies. Finding the batteries, I did find those. Those weren't too difficult. And I looked, the one thing I didn't find is I need to get like food safe disposable gloves. I could get normal disposable gloves, but occasionally I want to use them because I'm gonna like mess with some sort of raw chicken or whatever and I don't want to touch it. So I'd rather have food safe so that I could just use them for that too. They had disposable gloves that were very specifically not food safe though. Now I'm going to Costco. No, I'm not. I'm going to Sam's Club. And they may have them there. They do stuff for like those kind of industries, so that they might have it there. So I'm going there to get water. So I'll check there. This, I will say, this trip to pick up a few things is definitely taking longer than anticipated. I know it was going to take a bit of time, but it's... Man, things are very poorly organized. Not a big fan of Walmart. But they had most of what I needed, I guess. Sort of. Kinda, I guess. They're close to Sam's. I need to go there to get water. And going to Sam's Club. I'm already worn out from walking around Walmart, but got a few things I gotta get there. Need to not dawdle. Although, maybe tempting, as this is the Sam's Club that I worked at for like a year or two. It's been like 5 years ago, but I did the samples back in the old days. I don't miss it. It's murder on my feet. They're not comfortable floors to stand on. You know, while here, I might as well get a chicken. And you can see the difference in some of the tiny ones. Some of these are bigger. That's a nice big one. Let's get that big one. Just tell it fills the container. Big chicken. I found the water. Might get a few. Okay. So technically I found them, but I'm not gonna buy them. It's not even like a price that I'm upset with. Like, I would pay that price for what I would want, but I don't want to store 2,000 of them, so I'm not gonna buy them. I'm like, nope, do not need that. That is more than I need. Oh well, another day. I do feel good that I at least found them. Even if I'm not getting them, I got a few more in the box. I can last a little longer. I'll try some other stores. And yeah, I have stuff that needs to get home and get in the refrigerator or freezer. Sure. But still here with my stuff behind me. And I'm worn out from all the time. Really, Walmart was bad. I didn't have too bad of a time here. So I got a piece of pizza. I'm just gonna have something to eat before getting back on the road, head home. That's what I want. Water. That way, I got 3 cases of water. I'm not gonna be running out of water. I picked up a fair bit else while I was out. Just to make sure. Ideal for use with food processing. I think the gloves that I've had all along have been good for food, and I know I've used them for it. So yeah, I'm like, I don't want to get something less than that. Okay, I'm worn out. So I sat and relaxed a bit, and I have gotten very achy. Spent far too much time walking about the warehouse stores. I got done most of what I needed. And I've talked to Mom, and she sent me a link to get the gloves that I need off Amazon. So I'll just order them that way. That'll solve that. I don't have to worry about trying to figure out where I can find them. Oh well, calling it a night. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues.